Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War raid stream, week 22, day 4. So today, we should pretty much be done with raids. I actually didn't double check right before. But other than that, we of course have the class event. It is actually a hero class that we're leveling for once. Normally whenever we get a class event, it's like, oh, another one that we have at level 100. But this one's I'm actually currently working on trying to get to 100, so kind of convenient that we currently have an event for it. That does not mean I'm going to be doing the, I'm not going to be buying gems into it. It is still pointless to really buy up unless you just really want to waste gems. Even if you just go for a leaderboard, it's still not really worth it. You have to buy to like tier 4, tier 5 just to be able to reach, and definitely not worth it just for the orb and everything. Unless you just desperately needed orbs, but yeah, there's not even like any kind of title or anything, so definitely not going for that. Just taking our free battles, 25 free XP. Actually, a little bit more than that. Never mind. What am I saying? It's what is that? That's 50 free XP. So a little bit there. Of course, still get our 25 gems and all that. But that's about an extra level, if nothing else. Still got a ways to go though. A little past halfway point, but we're getting there. Almost all hero classes maxed. But anyways, let's go not buy that, and let's go do the. We'll start off with. Oh, we got Shark for Shark Week, by the way. They're doing the Flash Offer calendar thing for the first time next week at some point. I forget exactly what day it starts. I think it might start on Monday or Tuesday. So we'll finally get to see what the Flash Offer calendar looks like, which is something that was added in this version of the game. However, we have not seen it yet until that week. We'll see what happens with that. Also, obviously, new faction tomorrow. Oops, that is not what I meant to click on. But new faction tomorrow, of course. And get our shards ready for that. I think we're going to have around a little under 10,000, which is a little bad. However, we do have 11 mythic treasures, so that will make up for it quite a bit, to say the least. Anyways, let's go. First things first, it's raids week. Let's go and see how raids are doing. Oh, we do have to go do some battles. Or we could just ignore it. No, we'll do some battles. We'll help out the guild so other people don't have to. We have Trickster Shot anyways. We can win ultra quick. If anything, we could even just go put like extra stats on if we really wanted to. But really, this doesn't reset per week. I thought you could do one free one every single week. Apparently, it's literally just the first one you ever do is free. Thought it would be one per event or one per week that you could do for free, but apparently not. But, oh well. No, we'll put it back to normal, I guess. Anyways, we'll just do 4 normal battles. And by 4, I mean 6, because we're probably getting Val Raven. But hello, everyone! Hello, William! Hello, Jose! Hello, Steve! Hello, Corin! Hello, Derek! Hello, Matt! Hello, Earthbound! Hello, Pliskin! Hello, DeCrill! And hello, Tyranny! Welcome, everyone. Also, I am somewhat tempted. I'm not sure if I am going to, but I don't know. I haven't done like a Let's Play series in ages, and I kind of want to get back slightly into that. And Fire Emblem 3 Houses comes out later today, and I have actually never played a Fire Emblem game, so I am somewhat tempted just to stream the entire series over the next month. And by next month, I do mean next month. The series, if you do all the dialogue and everything, I believe one playthrough takes around 80 hours. And because there's 3 houses, you technically have 3 playthroughs that you could do. But obviously, I would only stream 1. But yeah, I am actually tempted to do that. Would you guys be interested in that? It's basically a turn-based JRPG, kind of. I'm not even sure what to name it as genre, but it's basically like a turn-based strategy game. Let's see. What do we go for here? Go for... Actually, I'll go for that to kill out Zugov. Actually, I don't even need that to kill out Zugov. What am I doing? Let's go for the mana on her, and then we can just AoE kill it. Probably the easiest way of going about it. At least the most efficient, not necessarily the easiest. I'll get another hit onto that. What is Fire Emblem? I know, right? It's a series that has been going on for about a decade and a half now. It's one of the bigger games in genre. I actually keep forgetting what the genre is even called. It has a really specific name that has almost like no games in the genre, but it's like the biggest one in it. But it's basically just a turn-based strategy. It got pretty popular in America and other locations ever since it came into Smash all the way back in 2001. But it was mainly just like a Japanese kind of game until like the early 2000s. You would watch it because you can't get it yourself. Yeah, it is only on Switch. It is one of those games that is Switch exclusive. I tend to like RPGs, and Switch has the best RPGs, so it works out good in that regard. And I don't have to talk a bunch, too. Normally, whenever we do like an RPG, like with puzzle quests and everything, we have to go and do like all the dialogue. But luckily, this game actually has quite literally all the dialogue as speech already, so I don't have to constantly keep talking. It's gonna be nice because my voice still isn't 100% back yet. I've still been coughing and everything, so that'd be quite convenient, not having to constantly do dialogue for every single character. What do we go for here? Go to that. Oh yes, Fire Emblem does have permadeath. It is roguelite. It's not roguelike, but it is roguelite. In that, I believe if you lose a character on a playthrough, there are some ways to undo it, but I believe that is just absolutely permanent. If you finish out the battle and they're still dead. Yeah, there's quite a few things I don't know about Fire Emblem. Going into it pretty blind, but it's always a series I wanted to try. It's just they haven't really released anything on the console I owned because I haven't owned 3DS or anything like that. I haven't been able to play the series in ages. Let's see. Or not even that, I played the series. I played the genre, I haven't played the series though. There we go. We got the kill there. Tactical role-playing game. Yeah, that's probably what it is. We'll go for that. Oh yeah, you basically just get a bunch of units that you move around, and you need to make sure none of them die, and it's, still trying to think of, like, a game to compare it to. I know there are ones out there. All the ones that I can think of are, like, ones no one would really know of, though. What do we go for here? Let's just go for the AoE there. No Mang, no fun. You can replace Mang into this team and just change banner. I went over it on Monday, the alternative to this team. It's quite literally this team with Mang in a different banner. That's all you would change. It works out similarly, however, if you own Trickster Shot, it's better. Because Mang doesn't help you cover colors, whereas Trickster Shot covers everything that is currently not covered. So ideally, you'd use Trickster Shot, but it works even if you don't own Trickster Shot. It's just slightly slower, but it still have the same win rate. What do we go for here? I guess we Trickster Shot his first slot and then just kind of go from there. We'll kill out that. I kind of just want to go for an AoE at this point and then just kill out both of them. I've never played Divinity or Original Sin. That's the other problem, too. I haven't actually played too many games from this genre. I do love the genre, though. I think the one I played the most that is from this genre, it's one that, like, almost no one knows about. It's the RuneScape spin-off version that they had on Fun Orb. Does anyone remember that ancient website? Pretty sure almost no one does, unless someone played, like, RuneScape a lot. But the RuneScape version of it on Fun Orb, I probably have like several hundred hours in. That's the main thing from this genre that I've actually played. Fun Orb actually was discontinued last year. I believe last July it was finally shut down. It was a website started, I believe, all the way back in 2007, 2008 or so. But due to server costs and everything, and the fact that it's been dead for almost a decade, or for several years, they finally shut it down last year, which is unfortunate. I stopped playing in like 2010 though. What do we go for here? Go and throw that one down. And the most recent thing I played in the genre of it is War Groove, which was okay. Rather average game. Though it was made by a pretty small company. It was the same developer that did Stardew Valley, actually. Ended up doing War Groove. We'll go for that one. Also, YouTube's doing the thing again. It says I have 0 viewers, even though we obviously don't have 0 viewers. And clicking refresh for whatever reason doesn't work on my end. I guess the easiest way to do that would be to open up the stream manually. Because I believe on your guys' end it's not glitching out. Like on the back end it shows 0, but if I go to the stream right now, it'll show me the actual number. There we go, now we have a number.
Stream manually?
Oh, and now let me go mute that. Oh wait, have I not muted it already? Normally I mute the master volume on it, just so I don't have to deal with muting it constantly. I could do that now. Let's mute it all, there we go. Now I muted everything except the game. There we go. It's always weird having like a double voice for it. Oh, there we go, okay. But yeah, if I click refresh on here, I'm pretty sure it's not going to fix this. This has been an issue for a couple days now, actually. I don't know what YouTube's been up to, but Their backend is glitching even more than normal. And of course, you guys saw what happened with the stream yesterday. Yeah, it still says 0. Good job, YouTube. Properly functioning multi-billion website. I still don't understand how YouTube is so dysfunctional for how much money Google and YouTube makes. We'll go and get Trickster Shot down. Another hit. Hello, Akamo, or, Emical? Actually, I didn't say any of the hellos did I? Hello, William. Hello, Jose. Hello, Steve. Hello, Corn. Hello, Derek. Hello, Matt. Hello, Earthbound. Hello, Pliskin. Hello, Decreo. Hello, Tyranny. Hello, Border. Hello, Derek. Hello, Captain. Hello, Charles. Hello, us Pliskin, if I didn't already say hi. Hello, you two, Tiempo. Hello, Emical. And, hello, Joseph. And hello, everyone else. Welcome. Oh, Kim Cole. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, whenever anyone's name is grouped together, I just read it as one word. I have a bad habit of doing that, even if it's like really obvious multiple names. I just read it all as one word. I've always had an issue with pronouncing things, as any of you who've been watching me for a while knows. It's a reoccurring theme. Let's see, I'll go for the hit on that one. Actually, I probably should have done first slot so I could have killed it with a skull. Not that big a deal though, he's gonna die one way or another. And what do we go for here? Hey, now YouTube's showing the right amount of views. That is so weird. It just randomly started showing the correct number now. Good job, YouTube. Okay, 5 battles to go because we're probably gonna get another Val Raven within these battles. And this isn't going to finish out the event, however, my guild will obviously get down the last little end of it later. Let's go get the last of our mana. Come on, cast your ability. Get that down, then we can just Trickster Shot him and go from there. Okay, move that over. Grab a explosion there. Get our other little hit. Well, we'll get the other explosion right down over there. Grab our browns, get ourselves a Trickster Shot on... Actually, yeah, let's go for the 8. Oh, no! Oops. I thought that had boost ratio on it of some kind. I was going to say, oh, the boost ratio will just kill it, but nope, never mind. It has no boost ratio. Which makes it go to exactly 1 HP, which is a slight fail right there. Oops, I forgot you had Stealthy. I was going to target her. Apparently we cannot. We'll go and... oops, that's not an extra turn. We'll go and take a explosion on it then. Get all that cleared, and then we can probably just Trickster Shot into a poke. Can we get that? No. So let's take that for now. Get another explosion. Doesn't kill me. Luckily it's not anything too important. Just our mana generator, and we have a backup mana generator right there. Oh wait, that is slightly important. Whoops, I forgot. We don't have any storm. Whoops. We don't have any storm without her. We'll go for that. And it was killed with Trickster. Yeah, they're almost killing us. Look at him go. If we would have extra turned there, he could have actually won. For Guild Wars, only your defend teams have to be unique, correct? Yes, that is correct. For the actual offensive side, you can quite literally use 4 of the exact same troop and it won't penalize you. Ideally, you would want to build, obviously, something more diverse than that, so you gain a lot of mana and do a lot more damage than them in order to score slightly better. But there is no direct penalty when you're invading in Guild Wars on if you just use multiple of the same troop. Only on your defend team do they have to specifically be unique. For defends, they can be anything, any colors, anything, but they have to be unique. And for the offensive side, they have to all be the same color. But they can be non-unique. You can use multiple of the same if you want. If you want to do like double web spinner in first slot for green or blue day, you can. Similar things to that. But you can't do that on defend, otherwise you'd be penalized. Why am I taking so many skulls? Let's go and poke him with that. Hello, Haley! Welcome! Don't do it, Zugoff. Don't even think about it. He's gonna think about it. I actually have no way of stopping him. Unless we get ultra lucky with a billion extra turns, but I highly doubt that. What else do we need? Let's just go throw another explosion down and hope we get lucky. Nope. Well, at least he didn't cast the right one. But he did get an extra turn and a skull. And oh, never mind. He didn't go for the skull. I forgot he doesn't have automatic extra turn on that. What do we go for here? I guess we do that to get rid of his barrier. And then we cast the other two to kill him. So we'll do that. And Trick or Shot should be in kill range. There we go. You would think these mushroom troops would come out of Iron Gut Stew to attack others from the pot. Haha. Yeah, someone mentioned a joke about that earlier. That his stew is probably made with all the mushrooms from the kingdom. I wonder if that's actually lore. I mean, I wonder if that's actually canon to the series or to Gems of War. We need to ask them that next Q&A. When they're doing the completely pointless trivial questions, after they've already done all the more important questions and they're just trying to dodge other important questions, we should go ask them, is it canon that that his stew is actually filled with the mushrooms from Zhejian? Let's see. Go for that. Yeah, they still haven't fixed the one really controversial thing that's in next patch yet. But we'll see what happens with it. Aside from that, it's a pretty nice patch. What do we take here? Though I do have to say, I feel like this most recent patch was actually better than it, personally. Though I'm really biased in that. Like, the team sharing ability is so ridiculously helpful. Especially since we cover so many teams constantly. And it's also good even if you're not doing that, just for switching out teams for pet battles and stuff. Also, I do have that video recorded, by the way. I just didn't upload it yet. It'll probably be up, like, almost right after the stream. Like a half an hour after. It's already recorded and everything. I recorded it last night, just haven't had time to post it. And it's even uploaded and everything. I just haven't had time to do the thumbnail and all the back-end stuff for the video thingy. We'll go to that. Get that in there. When is the next patch? It's going to be most likely mid to late August. However, no official dates has been given. I need to go bring out the Soon TM. Do I still have it set up? Yes, I do. Soon TM! That is when the patch is coming. Likely it's late August, but no official date. Other than Soon TM. We should be getting the first spoiler this Saturday. So 2 days from now, we should have a spoiler on something related to next patch, which I'll be able to share with you guys. Unfortunately, I can't really mention much about it, or really anything. Let's see, I'll go for that. But as info comes in, we'll be able to talk about it. I believe they're probably going to have a Q&A in a few weeks, probably. Specifically on this next patch, and why they're doing what they're doing. What do we go for here? Go for the explosion. Grab ourselves a skull. Actually, I might as well just go Trick or Shot at this point. We already have barrier. He's not going to hit anything. That'll kill, and then we just go for a skull or anything. And there we go. Hello, clown. Welcome. Yeah, okay, one more battle. Fortunately, that will not give us the ore, but we'll have it tomorrow without having to do any more battles. Let's see. Do we get a Val Raven? Ah, no Val Raven. Oh, actually, I forgot. There's 2 somewhat controversial things next patch. Actually, technically 3. There's a lot of things that's happening that's changing how things are working. It's definitely meta changing. Actually, maybe even 4. I'm not sure if some of these would actually be controversial, though. Only 1 is, like, excessively. But, yeah, there's actually several major changes happening next patch, which will be interesting to see how things pan out from that. Some things being nerfed, some things being buffed. Some things changing drastically. Like most patches, except it's pretty big this time. Let's see. Oh, don't transform. What are you doing? Oh, I kind of needed that. Grab that one, grab that one. Take a hit onto... Actually, I might as well just kill that out already. Take the guy that has armor. Oops, I just completely left the extra turn there, didn't I? You've heard rumor that Wanda is Kafka's alt? I highly doubt any dev plays the game that much. Taha! But no, I'm honestly extremely doubtful any dev plays that much. Isn't Wanda like level 1,700? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if devs like Ozball, I'm pretty sure he has an account that's over 1,000, probably like 1,200, 1,300. I highly doubt any dev has a normal account that's above 1,500. That is excessively doubtful. Pretty sure Ozball is the highest level, whatever level he is. And the only reason he's so high is because he was a player prior to being prior to working on the game. Anyways, that's that. Let's go and go clear out the class event, I guess, next. We do need the EXP. So much so, I might as well even do it with the hero class, possibly. Oh yeah, duh. Let me go copy-paste the team. Oh no, did I overwrite it? That's a fail. Did I overwrite my team that I showed on Monday? I could always go to my Monday video if I really had to. Yes, I did. Because I recorded it for the video thingy. Oh no, I didn't. There it is. Aha! Wait, is this the right one? I had two of them. Yeah, this is the right one. Because this was the skull spam version, which I don't need. Manage team, copy. I will use this one. I'll even use it with the correct hero class, because why not? That's not what I want. Class trial. Fight, edit, manage, paste. And we'll change the class to Sunspear, because why not? Gain even more XP. Didn't make that big a deal. Actually, or will it? That will slow us down quite a bit, won't it? But we have Perpetual Red Storm, so that'll make up for it. Do we not have a +2 red, +1 yellow, -1 something that we don't use? There's a minus. There is that banner. The problem is it's minus brown. Oh well, we don't need Rashka. More important to have the reds. We'll take the minus brown. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Okay. We'll run it with the hero class. Might as well. Not that much slower. Biggest issue here is we don't get half mana start. I'll take that one over. Grab the other red. And then we just kill it with that. Oh yeah, do I have a controller set up? No, he's not. Let me go do that real quick. Actually, it's not going to matter for class events. For everything that we're doing today, it's not really going to matter if we have controller set up. I'll just use mouse. Mouse only. The proper way of playing the PC version. Except it's not as quick. It's not going to matter too much, though. Unless you're doing, like, Spam Explore or something, it's not going to make too big a difference. Using controller. Yeah, Hiking Iron Gut is ridiculously strong. He's arguably the best mythic in the game, depending on how you're looking at it. Especially since he is required for Kingdom upgrade starting tomorrow. It is possible to get Kazale, or not Kazale. It is possible to get Zejin to 10+ stars starting tomorrow. In like 6 hours from now, 6.5 hours from now. Which requires you to own Iron Gut. So now there's even more reason to own Iron Gut starting tomorrow. I believe the Kingdom gives +1 armor, +1 HP. Not too good of a stat, but hey, +1 is still better than not +1. If they add up, that's for sure. Thank you, Radio. I'm still not perfectly there yet. Still have a cough, which is really annoying every time I wake up. Also why my Friday and Saturday streams have been a little bit later in the day these days. Oh, also, from Monday, if any of you were wondering, the operation for the family member did end up going well. And there wasn't any complications or anything with that. Oh, it ended up going over well. That's nice. Mom's still driving him around everywhere, so I don't think she's getting back until later tomorrow or something. Luckily, I've had the whole house to myself pretty much all week since Monday. It's been nice. Makes me want my own place. No, I would hate living on my own. If I ever was to move out, it'd be with friends. I could never stand living on my own. Like, I don't mind having the house to myself, but like perpetually, always, like having to take care of 100% of the chore load. I don't know, I just hate doing that. It's easier to split it among multiple people. And then you never have anyone to talk to. Let's see. I'm enough of an introvert that doesn't matter as much, but I still like spending time with people. What do we go for here? That one over. Grab the red. Take a Dawnbringer. Get all that killed. And that should be enough damage to wipe it out. Yes, it is. There we go. Has HP boost ratio off of it, so 2 to 1, I believe, on their HP is how much damage he does, plus his base value of what appears to be 22. Do we take that regard? Oh, I actually, yeah, I'll take that for now. Yeah, he had to get his leg removed, which of course is an extremely major procedure. That ended up going over well. But now he can't drive anywheres, for the obvious reason. I believe he might be able to eventually once they do the prosthetic and everything, but of course it's still extremely sore and everything from the operation. Would this team work with another weapon? Yeah, for the earlier battles, I'm trying to think of a weapon that it would work for. I guess you could just use Black Manacle or something. For later battles, you would just want to switch to Mang with this team. But yeah, there's not exactly an equivalent to that of Dawnbringer for this particular purpose. It's one of the few things Dawnbringer is still used for, but Black Manacle is normally close enough. You get the job done. You would just have to use it with Titan, because Red Storm obviously wouldn't really help that much in that context. We'll take that over. Even in this instance, it would still be better using Titan. I'm just using this to get free XP on our Pride, or Sunspear, I mean. Alternatives to Ubistats, any yellow troop. If you own Dawnbringer but not the Ubistat, just put literally any yellow troop in his place for the 2 extra damage. That or you can run Sakima in second slot, which is the alternative I showed for the other team on Monday, where you run Mang, Sakima, and then these 2 troops behind it. But yeah, Sakima would probably be the closest alternative if you happen to have that laying around. Otherwise, any yellow troop would work. Obviously, Sakima's not yellow, but you can use her for skull spam and her damage. Clean up whatever's left. What do we go for here? We'll try for extra turn. And we actually got it. Wow. Not the way I was aiming for it, but I guess that works. Extra turn's an extra turn. Oh, so hello, Jackson. Welcome. And hello, Goober, if I didn't already say hi. Okay, 2 more sets to go. I still need to find 2 more Val Ravens, but we should be able to find that easily within these. Okay, what do we go for here? Let's take some red for now. Let me get poked. Go for a yellow right over there. Grab, do we have a Cascade of any kind? No, not really. Let's take a red for now. Get a Dawnbringer going. Grab that. And just poke us, take some reds. Grab a, Oh, cascaded that way. Ooh, wow, that actually worked out really nicely. And let's take that into Dawnbringer. And hopefully that's enough damage with all the extra magic we keep getting. Apparently not, but we just poke it with anything. And dead. Good to go. Oh, to grab here. Let's take the red for now. Blue over. And then we start bringing everything else. The beautiful silence. Yeah. Oh, to grab here. We'll take that one over. Take a scored over there. Okay, let's go for Dawnbringer then. And never need to wear headphones either, which is nice. Since it doesn't matter necessarily how much noise I make. Move that over. Grab the brown. The yellow over. Oh, what do I even grab here? I guess we take Red Surge. Have it on +2 red anyways. One more will kill it out. Hopefully we get a little bit of cascade. And he's dead. Okay, and I would take these two, just need one more Val Raven. There you go, all that I can kind of keep there. We'll take the red down there though. We can get a purple or anything cascaded. He just pokes us. Grab a Dawnbringer. Grab our reds right over there. Actually, which way do we take? We'll take it that way for now. And then we just take that into the final Dawnbringer poke. It'll let me. And there's our 20 gems for the daily thing. Oh yeah, I still need to go do those, don't I? Well, we'll go do it after this battle. Or even more XP towards our Sunspear. Keep on to call him Pride Guard or something. Kingdom's called Pride Lands, and it keeps making me want to call him like Pride something. Especially with how we visually have him right now. Because that's actually the armor from the Kingdom. Oh, I might not take him blue. I'm like avoiding blues as if we don't need them. I actually do need them for Dawnbringer. The only thing that needs it on this team, but I do need it. Okay, and I was to go through these 5, and one of them should drop a Val Raven. I don't think I've ever seen it not drop a Val Raven if you do the minimum. It seems to tier 4 every single time, or not tier 4, it seems to get to reward 4 every single time with free battles. Assuming you lose no Val Ravens and no battles lost. It does it every single time with 100% consistency. I've never seen it not work. Ooh, 2 hits is not enough to kill anymore. That's unfortunate. What to go for? Let's take a red, I guess. Actually, it's taking so many hits that this is almost quicker than half mana start now because of the Firestorm. Yeah, that's not giving me enough damage, is it? No. Wait, is the enemy has higher attack? Never mind, he does not have higher attack. He has nowhere near higher attack. Not even remotely close. There we go. You have like triple his attack value. There we go, there's first slot Val Raven. Well, actually, that's not necessarily a good thing. That is like the last slot we want to see him in. Well, actually, not necessarily not. I guess technically last slot we'd want to see him in is last slot with nothing blocking him on yellow. Would be the worst. I'm just going to Dawnbringer kill him, let him have the skull. And he's dead. Okay, and then we're going to Dawnbringer just poke him again. What else we need? Grab the other red right over there, and then just Dawnbringer kill him. That's match if he will end his turn. There we go. And a Val Raven will be the last battles we need. And if we get another Val Raven, we can go and use that for extra damage. Ever since they added that new feature, I have yet to get one prior to finishing all of them. But it is possible to get another Val Raven within these battles, and then we could just use the Val Raven for extra stats. Speed up the last few battles, because we don't need any beyond these last 3. Even if we get more sigils, we'll just use it for bonus stats. Because unless you can get another 5, it's not worth it. And you won't be able to offer just 1 Val Raven. Even if you got 2 Val Ravens within that, you wouldn't be able to. It's excessively unlikely to happen. And even then, it still wouldn't. Come on, there we go. With Essence of Evil, why do all negative effects wear off all at once? It has to do with how they changed status effects a while back. Status effects can refresh other status effects, even if it's a different status effect, which is something they said they wouldn't do, but then eventually did. And it like a shadow update. I don't even think it was ever mentioned in a patch notes, except that is how it functions. But yeah, they used to at one point, I believe, cleanse independently. But at some point, they ended up changing their code base, and now they just all cleanse simultaneously. Kind of weird. Yeah, status effects are pretty strong right now, given that they are like that. Because you can just keep reapplying various status effects to constantly keep replenishing them. And just stack them infinitely on a troop. Watch, we'll get a Val Raven here and we don't even need it. Yep, called it. Of course it would do it on the final battle. If it did it 1 battle previously, we could have done the extra stats on this battle, but nope. We killed it in like 2 shots instead of 3. But oh well, I'm not gonna waste that much time. But I have no need for those 2 kills. It could run away right now and it wouldn't even matter. Okay, 1 more hit will do that. He'll scope poke us, that's fine. What else do we need to move around? Let's take that for now. He'll do a bunch of little green thingies. Move that over, grab that, grab that. Take a, Oh, this looks horrible. Let's take a skull for now. Let that go down, take a red. And get the last little bit of our mana, and it was kill him with that, and he's dead. There we go. Okay, and now the 2 sigils we do nothing with, because we got all of our rewards already. At least all the free ones. And there's our level up, as well as 25 gems, and all that other good stuff. Next order of business, adventure board. We got 3 pretty bad ones. Well, I guess 9 gems isn't too bad, but... and I guess it's somewhat useful, given that the thing is tomorrow, but I don't know. 100 shards, not really that useful. Like 1 faction worth of shards. Really low. Anyways, we already have all this set up, so that's kind of perfect. Let's go and do it with Sunspear. Get all of our kills. Also, I slightly failed while doing the recording yesterday, but I couldn't like undo it because the pet was only a 1-time thingy yesterday. It'll be up after the stream soon, after. Also, I might be streaming later tonight. Because I'm still wide awake. And if Fire Emblem actually is coming out tonight, I might as well start streaming as soon as it comes out. Unless it takes 1.5 billion years to try to download, but it should already be pre-downloaded. Let's see, we'll get that down. In PvP, you're running Forest Troll, Divinia, Essence of Evil, and Yasmin's Chosen. What's your damage source? You need like a Ketris or something there. You can't depend on Essence of Evil as your only damage. Well, I guess you could, but that's going to be really slow. Because your only realistic way of killing is 10% death mark. And while you're realistically going to have that basically forever between curse and everything, but that's still a really inconsistent way of killing. Oh, Yasmin you meant. Oh yeah, if you're using Yasmin or something, that would make sense. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need at least 1 other damage source other than Essence of Evil. Slack off on Gems of War? No, I won't be. You'll still be able to get the same amount of Gems of War content down. It's just we'll also be doing Fire Emblem. Like, we're still going to be able to do level 500 Pure Faction, completing out all of them this weekend. And that will be the main focus of our streaming. This weekend, anyways. Hello, Pit-Pap! Welcome! Okay, we can take out this first battle. Second one we're going to want to switch for. The other 2. Probably just run key team for both the other 2. And then we Sunbird kill that. And then we'll switch over to key. Now we'll do the Sunspear version, which is weaker, but we need the XP. Wow, that was a lot of skull drops. Okay, and it was key to any damage. That includes a skull. There we go. Actually, I should have used key. We could have gotten a map. 10% chance for that shiny map we don't need. We'll move that one over. Grab our green. Take a red and then destroy everything. And it was keep key. And he should be mostly dead. Grab that in there. Get our other hit. And dead. There we go. Okay, everything cleared. And now the only other thing we have is dungeon, and then need to go do our delves, because we do have a new delve tomorrow, so definitely need to make sure we stock up on a little bit more shards before then, and go from there. But let's go clear this out. Oh wait, I'm already on the right team. Let's just use this. E-team. Kill them out with this, get our free 60 XP, and get over diamonds for today. Not like we need them, unless they're going to plan on adding something for them. Oh, that didn't work over too well. Let's take that one and start destroying everything. For flat scaling, true damage, Tesla is better than Tina. Yes, if you're upscaling to higher level ranges, Tesla is better than Tina. The enemy stats would have to be around 150, 150 or higher for Tesla to be better than Tina, though. That or your magic has to be really low. I guess it kind of depends on your magic. Like, there are many instances in early game where Tesla is better than Tina. Assuming you have every single kingdom at 5 stars and every single kingdom at level 10, if you have both of those two things, Tina is better than Tesla at most similar level ranges. But yeah, Tesla will always be better at 150 stats or so, or higher. Because it gets a lot more boost ratio from the armor that they have. Oh, I should have taken Brown there. Why did I not? Oh, we'll take that over. Key him down. And I'll just get his mana one more time. That Red Storm is preventing us from getting as much Brown. However, it does increase our chance of getting an extra turn. Also make sure she always stays at full mana. And there's our extra turn. And there's the dead. Still better using Thief with this setup. But we already maxed Thief. I wish we did have another half mana that wasn't maxed already. Okay, now we just double key. And hopefully that's enough browns on the board. Should be. And then he's dead. And then we just throw a key and that's the match. Victory! Okay. It's our diamonds. And what's in our mail right now? What even is this? Oh, legendary task. Thank you. Grab that. But do we even have a full guild right now? Okay, good, we did. I knew we were at 29 out of 30 earlier. I was going to recruit if we, I was going to say we have a guild opening. But, no, we do not. Okay, anyways. Was that everything other than faction? Believe so. So, faction time! Obviously, we're getting a new faction tomorrow. Timer says exactly 6 hours and 12 minutes. So that's right around the corner. So let's go and get some more shards. We're not even at 10,000, so definitely need a little bit more. Luckily, we do have a lot of sacred treasure right now. Oh yeah, this was the one from yesterday. I didn't bother finishing the very final one. Let's see. It got like midway through. Then was like, nope. Well, at least we already know the path we need to take. I'll go take that. Grab the green over. The apothecary. Get ourselves the Ketris right in the middle. And then throw another one, and then hopefully just get a skull to kill poke that. I'll take that for now. Now we just need one more cast if we can actually get it rolling. Let's take that for now. A little bit of mana and a skull. As long as he doesn't die, it doesn't matter though. Oh, he actually got disease on us. That's not good. And he's pretty much dead. Throw that down, and luckily we have a backup for that. Leprechaun doesn't really help Essence of Evil that much. Yes, it explodes greens, but you only get half the mana for it. So if there's 10 greens, you're only getting 5 mana for your thing. Explosion's really only good if you're using 2 or 3 mana colors. Otherwise, it's normally better to use Green Seer, or use a Converter Troop. It's one of the reasons you normally see me using Apothecary with Mountain Crusher, particularly in instances of Delves. Because for a weapon that only requires 1 mana, it is best to feed the mana by using a Converting Troop. And same applies for Essence of Evil. The best way to feed Essence of Evil would be Green Seer. And there we go. Take this one, take the tier 3 room, take the 2 tier 2s, take the treasure room one last, and then take the boss room. Grab our brown over. Take our red right over there. That'll be a Ketris that we can use. Anyways, apothecary everything. We'll do it on reds. So we'll do that. Grab double Ketris. And then we can mountain into hopefully another Ketris. Looks like we could do it on purple there. And he should be dead. Okay, I'll take this one. It'll be the higher multiplier. Hello, Hogan. Will this get you the Delve pet for this faction? What do you mean by this? If you get the Delve pet for the faction, you have to get 2,000 renown in the faction, which requires going up to almost 500 completion of the faction, while doing some smaller level pure faction if you're going to not do the higher level one, while also getting your treasure hoard ideally to 100, because that's when it stops giving you renown. Oh, how close am I on this faction? Oh, no. What I'm doing currently has no chance of giving me more. I see what you mean now. No, I'm never going to have this faction's pet until they finally buff factions. The reward system from factions. There's currently no point in me leveling this faction any further. And unless I get this faction further, it doesn't matter how many times I do this faction. I could do it 1,000 more times. It is not going to increase my renown at all. The only thing that can increase my renown from this faction is if I go further than room 110, which is never happening until they buff factions. Doing Deathless further than 110, which is never happening. And doing the faction team further than 110, which all three of those are never happening. The only one I could do is level 100 for the 500 points on the Horde level. So I did it to 200 just to speed things up since we're doing this daily. But yeah, there's no point in going any higher at the moment. I need this delve to stay low deliberately in order to farm it on a daily basis, because it is not worth it to farm level 500 delves, because they give the same loot regardless of what level you're at. And the reason I have it at 110 and not something like 20 is because of the Tuesday events. Tuesday events can raise it all the way up to 110 depending on how many sigils you get for free off of Val Raven luck. Normally it's around 90, but sometimes if you get another Val Raven, it's 110. You get really lucky. And that's why we have it at 110. It's the lowest, it's the highest lowest level that you can have a faction while still getting the full amount of value out of it. Because it doesn't prevent you from doing anything while still giving you really quick kills to do factions with. Not the absolute quickest, but still relatively quick. Like 1 minute per battle. So if you're doing level 20 factions, you could do like 30 seconds per battle. So it's like half the speed. But you can't do Tuesday events if you have it at 20. Because if you do even one of the events past the 20 floor, then you don't get... or then it will permanently raise the level. And then we just kill that out. Leprechaun room, which gives us quite a bit of gold. It should be like almost 4,000 gold. And yep, no, more than that, 5,300. Nice. And on to the final one. Yeah, I should trademark my intro phrase. I'm pretty sure a lot of people use that. They just don't say it the same way. It's how you say it that matters. Hello, everyone. Yeah, like a billion people have that intro. I actually made that intro just when I had no clue what to do for an intro, and then it kind of stuck forever. Pretty much how that happened. It's like, I probably need an intro, and then I started that, and then it just always became a thing, always. We'll go to that one, kill that out. And just get the last of our mana that we need on the other Ketris, and be good to go. Wait, why is our Ketris in first slot? Stop moving us. Actually, that was kind of convenient, because our Mountain Crusher wasn't blocking him. There we go. Oh, one down, 3 to go. And I do need to make sure I do all 3. I'm not going to delay any, because we do have a new faction tomorrow. It is important that we actually go and do all these. Because all those shards are being used tomorrow on the new faction in order to max everything out immediately, as well as to get the treasure we need so we can get to level 200. Because I've been getting every new faction at 200. Not sure how much longer I'll be able to keep that up for, though. But, I don't know, it seems like we are doing it pretty consistently, especially since they're giving more methods to obtain shards as of recently. Like, for example, off of Adventure Board. And the only reason my shards are so low right now is because for 2 weeks I haven't really been able to farm them. One when I was on vacation, and the other week when I was sick. But normally we'd have like 15,000 plus for each cycle, if not more. Let's see. They failed to mention that part when Delves came out was stuck in a high-level Delve till the second one came out. Yeah, that can end up happening as well. Because you can't go backwards. It's something they'll probably fix eventually. I'm still not sure if they're doing anything next patch that'll be addressing it much. There are some things that they are doing to addressing it I can't really mention. However, I'm not sure if it's fully being addressed next patch or not. Because from what I can tell, it's like only partially being addressed. And the actual level difference I don't believe is being addressed next patch unless they're going to be adding it. It's a really, really ridiculously simple fix too. If they don't mind putting too many resources into the game, that is. Like, if at bare minimum, they need to make it so the multiplier... I even mentioned this during the beta before it even launched, like before Delves even existed, and they didn't change it. But if they simply just made level 500 Delves have a 1.25, a 1.5, or 2 times multiplier or something like that, because normally it starts at a 1 times multiplier, that alone would fix it. Because then, let's say, even if they went all the way at the low ball end and do a 1.25 starting extra bonus for the Delve, that would still be better than doing a level 20 Delve at least. Because the level 500 on 1.25 multiplier at least gives you slightly better reward than if you were to do a level 20 at 1 times multiplier. People would still stay at level 20 if they did it that small of a change, but at least it would give some incentive. But ideally, if they were to do that, it would be like a 1.5 or 2 times, but they never did. They just left it at 1 times for whatever reason, which makes it pointless to ever do level 500 Delves once you do it the first time for the Renown. Let's see, we'll throw that down. And let's kill it. Please don't revive, of course. What do we take here? Let's go for Mountain. And let's kill another Ketris because he doesn't want to die. Luckily, he doesn't have another revive. He only has the one. Yes, 8k Delve, or 8k shards is about enough to instantly max all Delve troops. The problem is we also need more in order to get treasure. Because it's not just about getting all the Delve troops, it's also about getting level 200 Horde. And the reason I want to get it to 200 is because I'll be paranoid if they're all not 200. And I still need to fix the other Delves that aren't 200 as well. But luckily I don't need to look at them constantly, so it doesn't bother me as much. But I do want to get every single new Delve to 200 into the future. And there's multiple reasons for that, including something next patch. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. It's not as big a deal, but there actually is a benefit to having higher level factions. Not by much. Like, you don't have to put them too high. Like, just having them at 100 is still going to be fine as well. Let's see. Let's take a green for now. Try to take purple to green. Let's get a Apothecary in there. Soon, TM. There's one really specific thing I want to say to farm for next patch, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to actually say. But there's one specific resource, and one that most people probably wouldn't think of, that you probably want to farm prior to next patch. I don't think I'll be farming it, because I already have enough of it, but it is something you probably want to farm. And no, it's not trait stones. Let's see. Like that. And it's also not gold, though gold would help. Let's see. No, it's not treasure maps either. We'll do process of eliminations. Actually, if you guys keep guessing, I'm pretty sure you guys will never actually guess what even is. We'll go and do Mountain Crusher there. Hello, J-Dot. Yeah, I've been feeling better for the most part. Still got a bit of a cough and stuff, but hopefully it goes away in the next few months. Not even like that, but just like a hacking cough whenever I wake up. It's annoying. Also, sometimes happens at night, which prevents me from sleeping. Tyree becomes the new meta, haha. No. Though if maps ever were buffed like a lot, that probably would happen. Maybe not her, but probably Skeleton Key would become meta. It technically somewhat is right now. Like, it's not the best meta, but it's still pretty high up there. It's really good for gold and map farming. It's nowhere near as good as farming maps as Tyree, but Skeleton Key is the second best way in the game to farm maps. But no, it's not map related. So they are still planning on buffing that though, so farming maps is still a good idea. Because we know they're buffing them, we just don't know what they're doing with it. That's something we already know for a while now. Green orb sync? No, they already confirmed with 100% confirmation they're never syncing orbs. The only real orb sync they have is Zugoff. There is a possibility they might eventually add a second Zugoff though. Or, you know, a troop like Zugoff that costs orbs. It's very unlikely though. But they already mentioned in the most recent Q&A that they're not really doing anything for that. They'd rather give more uses for the orbs than to add a sync for them. But then theoretically, having more uses for them could be a sync. Like for example, if you could start using them on pets, that would be a really nice orb sync, while also allowing you to finally fix the pet issue. Because there's not really an easy way of leveling them. I really wish you could use Orbs of Ascensions on pets. That'd be a great way to sync Orbs of Ascension for people that already own the Zugoff. Though that would also just make it so you'd automatically have every pet mythic very easily, but still. And there was also suggestions that you could use like green orbs or orange orbs to feed pets. Not sure if they would ever do that though. But I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually allow blue orbs to ascend pets. Because from a value perspective, the value of a blue orb is around how much it costs to upgrade a pet anyways. So they might as well allow you to use blue orbs to ascend them. Though pet food is worth way more than green orbs though, so it would probably make it like orange orbs or something if you ever could use it for that purpose. That or make green orbs only count for a certain amount of EXP rather than an entire level. So like maybe a green orb counts as like 5 color pet food, and a major green counts as like 25 color pet food or something like that. That way you would need like 4 major green orbs in order to max out a pet, which is more towards what they're actually worth, or you know how hard it is to get pet food. So something like that could work. That's what they did for hero classes, except no one does it. With the weapons, you can actually use on hero class weapons. You should never ever do this because it's a complete waste of resources. But underneath the weapon, you can actually use blue orbs. Yeah, right here, class weapon. Oh, it says class weapon received, so it doesn't actually show the text. But a small orb of ascension gives you 50 wins, and a major one gives you 250 wins. It's a complete waste because you're going to have this weapon naturally after just 250 wins, which is ridiculously quick. However, it does have a system where you can use that. So if they add something like that to pets and stuff, so you can ascend them and then do that for like green orbs, where it gives like 50 for, or you know, some amount of EXP for the smaller green, and then some amount of EXP for the bigger green, that would end up working out decently. Anyways. When would they possibly ever make a logical choice like that, though? Let's go for this one. We'll go grab a, what did I even take? It was a good, great green. Get Apothecary down. It's gotta be ingots or jewels. Nope, it's neither of those 2 resources. Honestly, it's a resource that if you guessed another dozen times, you'd probably still not get it. Because it's a really weird resource. That technically might not even be considered a resource. Oh, what am I looking for here? Was bottom path, right? Yeah, it was double 1.3. We'll take those. Actually, even in the people in the beta might not even know which one I'm referring to. It's a really obscure one that you normally wouldn't grind for. And the reason is the rate at which you get it is going to be not necessarily decreased. If you play the game normally, it wouldn't be decreased. But if you power level it, it will be decreased. Let's see. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, I'm almost getting there. Still have the cough thingy, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was weeks ago, that's for sure. Like, I was really bad, like, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it's mostly gone. I just have trouble, like, sleeping still because of the cough and waking up, but other than that, it's been good. It was from, like, an asthmatic cough thing, and I looked it up. It takes, like, 4 to 6 weeks to completely go away, which is really annoying. It's only been, like, 3 weeks now or so. Still got, like, another 3 weeks to go, theoretically, possibly. Let's see. We'll go take that over. Grab a green right over there. And do we have a cascade for that? Yes, we do. Grab it real quick. Take the blue for surge. Please surge. No surge. We'll kill that out, and it was have to deal with that thing. Gotta go get him out and down. Go and get a catchers on him. Haha, it's treasure maps. Who goes out of their ways to collect those? Maybe. No, it's not treasure maps. Though you should still be farming treasure maps nonetheless. Because we know for sure that they're buffing them eventually. So that's not what it is. Oh, wait, William, are you not in the beta? I always thought you were. Actually, who watches my streams who is in the beta? I know JZG does. Trying to think of a few others who actually watch my stream who's in the beta. Or at least on a regular basis. Like, quite a few of them watch my stream, it's just not all of them would watch me daily. Because of time zones and stuff. Like, some of them only watch me on Friday and Saturday. Because of the morning stream. Or the midday stream. It's turning more into a midday stream. Let's see. Get that over, get the catchers down. So hello, Adrian, welcome. I feel like I should almost just say what it is. But I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to specifically say what it is. I'm not sure. It's something that's pretty pointless. Like, even if you grinded for it, it would make no difference. I'm just curious if anyone can even guess what the resource is. I'm almost as more curious to see if anyone can get it at this point. No, I won't get in trouble for that. Let's see. Diamond shards? Nope. Well, I wish they would do, I wish they would add a purpose to shards that isn't, what they currently have. Yield seals? No. Though I still hoard them just in case they ever do rework yield seals. They mentioned it in the past, but then they never did it. I'm not sure if they ever will. Actually, there's a possibility that on Saturday, we will know what this resource is. Because there's a really specific thing that they can show for a spoiler image that wouldn't say much, but would show what the resource is that I'm referring to. People might not get it, like, initially. Because very few people actually farm this resource in this way. I like this riddle now. I'm just curious if anyone will finally get it now. Aha! Someone finally got it. But yeah, Chopper got it. It's actually slower to level starting next patch. It's going to be the same rate if you do it by normal means. However, there is something happening that makes power leveling it slightly slower. Not by much, but by I would say about 20% slower. Almost no one power levels leveling, though. But if you want to power level it, do it now. Let's see. But no, like, normal means, like, your amount of EXP that you get next patch, to the average person, will be completely unaffected. But power leveling methods will be slower next patch for it. We'll go take the kill on that. And take the kill on that one. And just convert all that over. It seems like a weird thing for them to just randomly nerf. But, yeah, it did technically get nerfed. I guess they just didn't want people doing that farming method, I guess? I'm not sure. Because as long as you're over level 1000, you're pretty much a high enough level. Like, anything beyond that doesn't really matter too much. Like, as long as you're level 1000, you're high enough level. What even is the use of level? It basically is an indirect way to show progress in the game. While level doesn't necessarily correlate exactly to how much progress you have, generally higher level means you've been playing the game more, if nothing else. So it's easier to get recruited if you're a higher level. If you're like a level 1100 compared to level 1500, at level 1500 it's definitely going to be way easier to get into a guild. Like a really solid guild. Like one of the best in the game. But other than that, you also get slightly higher stats on hero. You actually get stats on hero up to 2000. There's only like one person in the entire PC mobile version of the game who's even that high. Theoretically, even though it's not the highest level in the game, level 2000 is technically max level in Gems of War. Even though it goes all the way to 10,000, it's impossible to go that high. But you stop gaining stats after 2000. So that is technically the highest level in the game. And up until that point, your hero is actually not at its strongest point. Obviously, it takes forever to farm that many levels, and no one has realistically done it except for one person. Well, I think a few people. I think some people had it on console. Only one person, I believe, has that PC mobile right now, though. Yeah, you do keep getting gem masteries. However, their effectiveness is extremely pointless. Even after 1000, they've already dropped off almost all their effectiveness. So, leveling for that purpose isn't really that useful. Let's see. But no, if you do like normal stuff, like EXP rate isn't being directly nerfed. Just the power leveling method for it is. Let's see. We'll go and take a... That's not the controversial thing, by the way. That is not the controversial thing in next patch, because I'm pretty sure most people don't care if power leveling is removed from the game. Like, less than 1% of people in the game probably even use that method. If even that many. That's being generous, saying 1%. I know personally I almost never use it. We'll take that one down. What is the powering leveling method? You go into an extremely weak battle, and then you just keep repeating that extremely weak battle. For example, for something like challenges. Let's see. It's very similar to how you do soul farming and everything. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Let's see. What do we go for here? Oh, they both have barrier. That's annoying. Let's see. We'll grab that one. Soul farming won't be as affected by it, though. Because the method that soul farming uses is different than the method that, EXP farming uses. Mainly because of Ferris Raz. Let's see. I'll go for that one. Take the skull there. Actually, do I have any way to cascade? We have Pain, right? What hero class are we using? No, we aren't. Never mind. We'll see, kill it with that then. What level should you aim for next patch? Anything above 1000. Like, you really don't need to worry about power leveling too much. Powering leveling only is about, the only time you really bother powering level is on Guild War weeks, because you get the 100% extra EXP per day, assuming your guild keeps winning. That's the only really viable time to power level. Because even if you try powering level now, there's really no point. You might as well just only do it during Guild War weeks when you have 100% EXP. Because doing it any other time is slower. So that would be the only week that would be worth doing it prior to the patch. But there really isn't any goal. I would just say higher level than what you are now, I guess. You don't really need to worry about it much, though. Like, EXP rates aren't being nerfed. Only the powering level method is. And no one bothers powering leveling for the most part. Because it's really tedious, and you don't really get anything other than EXP. I guess you get class EXP. But other than hero EXP and class EXP, you get almost nothing from it. From a loot perspective. Well, I guess trait stones as well. Yeah, just play normally. It's not really something you need to worry about. It's one of the reasons why they're kind of removing it. It's something that almost no one even uses. It's kind of exploitable by people who do use it, though. What is the fact of leveling classes? No. Leveling hero classes will still be the exact same rate. And the main reason for that is Explore is generally where people do EXP farming. I mean, where people do hero class EXP farming. Because EXP farming and hero class EXP farming are two completely different things, even though they can be both done simultaneously. But the most efficient way to gain class EXP is not the most efficient way to gain hero EXP. We'll go for that. Gain that one down. That one over. We'll take that one in there. Do we not have Apothecary anywhere? Yes, we do. We have it on purple. Yes, this next delve uses a version of meta. It does not allow for Zugoff. However, it does allow for Mountain Crusher, Apothecary, Iron Guts, and Possessed King. So yes, you can use a version of the meta. The absolute meta for it, though, is Mountain Crusher. Wait, wasn't it? What order do you do it in? It's Mountain Crusher, Iron Guts, Zugoff, Possessed King. I believe is the absolute strongest you can get. And if not Possessed King, using Mirage Queen for the curse. Something along those lines. But yeah, the other version's still fine, though. The one that doesn't use Zugoff. The main purpose of Zugoff is just to not have to deal with immunities as much. What do we go for here? I'll just stick around. Because we can just double poke him. We do that on there, and then we do that on him. That'll kill it out. Oh yeah, we're streaming over an hour. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I never did hand out a code yet, did I? Code for everyone! Let me just hand out a code before we finish up. As we finish out these last delves, and then get our shards ready for tomorrow. And go spam all those on the new faction, and go from there. Okay, anyways, what am I looking for? I am looking for... I am looking for code. Where'd it go? That also reminds me, I need to go ask for more codes. I do not have enough for the rest of next week. I need to ask on Monday. Or actually, I should ask on, I should probably ask now, actually. And just remind her on Monday and Sunday. Put that there, put that there. That's the wrong code. Stop autofilling. Stop autofilling. There's like a billion codes in there because of the, how many we've put there. There we go. And there you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com. Read for the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Use it on gemsofwar.com. Read for the game code section, or simply click that link. And it gives the same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And it only works on PC mobile version of the game. And there you guys go. Okay, go finish out this delve now. And that should bring us to around 9,550 shards or so. Somewhere's in that general ballpark. Okay, we got 2 treasure rooms. How do we go about this? It's a 1.3 treasure room, so I guess we go there, and then take it. We'll go take the glory treasure room. It's because of how big a multiplier it has. Oh no, I didn't even realize that. Our team is in a weird order. Have I been fighting like this the entire time and I didn't even notice? I did this for 2 battles and I didn't even notice our team was switched. Or did it happen midway through one of the battles? Do we have a Leviathan battle or something? Or it might just happen at the beginning and I forgot to switch. Whoops. I was talking the entire time that I forgot to make sure it switched us back. Not too big a deal though. I was wondering why I was functioning slightly differently. Doesn't make too huge a difference though, apparently. I'm actually really surprised how little of a difference it makes. Okay, I'll take blue even though we take damage on it. We have another option. Should still be enough to kill him, especially after that skull. And do we have alignment on this? Better. Yeah, we do. We have it on yellow. And it was kill him with the Ketris, and he's dead. There we go. Hey, and we got... Oh, good, a yellow pet. I need more yellow. We need that for... I guess we'll go do the pet as well. I need the yellow pet for... Oh, what's it called? I need the yellow pet for... Words. Function. For the most recent faction pet. I'm deliberately not upgrading it, even though I currently can, because I want to make sure that we upgrade the new faction's pet first, because we're actually going to need that bonus in order to do pure faction. I'm saving my white pet food for that. We should have enough white pet food for it. Which I didn't even double check. What is the... Does anyone know the color of the pet for tomorrow's faction? I don't think I ever bothered looking that up yet. Let me go double check. Only takes like a minute to figure out. Let's see. I'll put that there. Pets. Let me see. What color is this pet? The answer is... It doesn't show up. Good job. Why does it not show up? That's weird. Okay, maybe it shows on the kingdom page. What color is the pet? Well, it's likely green or brown because that's the color of the faction. It wasn't underneath the pet page though. Yeah, I don't see the pet color anywhere. I don't even see the pet underneath the pet section. Oh well, it's probably green or brown. Which are both colors I have some extra food in, so it shouldn't matter. As long as it's not yellow. That's the only one that would matter. That's the one I have the least amount of food of right now. Apparently we're going to hit that twice. And then we just hit him once and that should be dead. They'll take the treasure room and then we take the final room. Oh wow, we actually still got an extra turn off of that. Nice. Guy Brown's coming in. Luckily we had Brownstorm, which kind of increased the chance of that. Helps out. I could get this one. Okay, I'll take red for now. Grab that over. Oh, so you know what I'm hungry for right now? Sushi. I am like really hungry for sushi for no reason. I normally hate sushi because I hate eating like raw stuff. I don't know. I had it at a really good sushi place while I was on vacation the previous time. Well, I guess that wasn't barely even a vacation. It was just like a weekend. But the previous time, and now I'm like so hungry for sushi always, even if it's not as good. I used to be really into it when I was younger, then kind of like wasn't for a while, and now I'm like really into it again. There's a somewhat okay all-you-can-eat place by me for $9 actually. It's really cheap. Like you can get a drink and all-you-can-eat and tip included for like $10, which isn't that bad. Not the best sushi you'll ever eat, obviously, but it's for the price, it's a really good lunch place. But that's their lunch hour pricing though. But they still have sushi and a grill and normal stuff. What do we go for here? Let him poke us. What else? Grab that over. I might need to go there later. Actually, I might go there tomorrow. I'm like so hungry for it. It's like, yeah, I might. It's not within walking distance from me though, so I kind of need a car. I'm not going to Uber there. That'd be way too expensive. Let's see. And then we just kill it. Oh, there's a lot of good sushi by me, as well as a lot of good fish, because I'm right on the water. There we go. But yeah, there's actually a place called Mr. Fish by me. My dad used to know the owner pretty well. I haven't personally been going there myself, though, because I was never really, like, extremely friendly with the owner. Or, you know, it's not like we were bad or anything. It's just I wasn't, like, really good friends with it like my dad was. But I used to go there quite a bit. And he used to actually give us, like, free soups and stuff, too, which is pretty nice. They had a pretty good, like, lobster bisque chowder kind of thing. It's like a mix between the two. It's kind of weird, but it actually worked out really, really well. Like, it was a mix between, like, a lobster bisque and a, some kind of other seafood dish. Like, it wasn't just, like, a normal lobster bisque. It was actually pretty good, though. Do I not have a car? No, I do not have a car. I have never in my entire life owned a car. I've actually never owned my own cell phone either. The only time I've ever owned a cell phone was when I used to work for a green energy company back in high school and slightly after high school. I used to have a business cell phone that I had for free from them. And I used to have like a really small, like normal payphone. It wasn't like a smartphone or anything that I had in college just for emergencies and mainly stuff like that. But no, I've never owned a phone and I never owned a car ever my entire life. And I'm almost 25 now. It's just because they're both really big expenses that personally, from how I normally go about life, I don't personally need more often than not. It's a little bit annoying traveling without a phone, but I don't travel that often. But yeah, I've never owned either. I normally just walk or bike. Normally walk. I used to bike a lot more while in New Jersey, but a lot harder to bike where I'm currently living in South Carolina. Anyways, you guys have any other questions or anything else you want me to go over? Otherwise, yeah, I guess we'll be calling it a night. I probably won't be streaming, wow, I can't even remember its name now. Fire Emblem 3 Houses tonight. However, I do believe I will be actually streaming that quite a bit. But we'll probably start it after this weekend. Because between delves and everything, that's going to take up almost the entirety of this weekend. A new faction. Because we'll be busy on it tomorrow and then going over it and then moving over to trying to do pure faction, and that's going to take like, what, 8 to 10 hours just to do the full process, so it's going to take up a decent amount of time, if not longer too. Faction's not necessarily extremely annoying, but it does have transform on the final battle, which could, if it trolls us, be really, really bad. Let's see. The best place for sushi when you're at is also a hibachi restaurant. I have been to hibachi restaurants quite a few times. I don't have any extremely near me though, but they are around. When you lived in California, you went to a vendor lunch that was $5K for 12 people without alcohol. Just sushi. 5K. That's... You mean 500 or 5,000? For 500, that seems decent. For 5,000, that seems extremely out there. I assume you mean 500. I'm pretty sure you mean 500 by that. Because even like the 5,000, really? What kind of sushi place would be that expensive? Like, I know even, like, really extremely high-end places are normally only, like, a couple hundred per person. Must have been excessively good sushi, then. I've never went to, like, that high of an end of place. I think, like, the most I've ever spent on a sushi place is, like, $50 or something. I normally don't ever go to excessively high-end restaurants. I barely ever go out to restaurants, even just in general. Even fast food places I normally avoid just because of how expensive they are. Fast food is way too expensive these days. Relative to inflation. Like, as far as like what wages are in the United States, fast food prices are way too expensive relative to them. Might as well just make stuff at home more often than not. Let's see. Hey, this is California we're talking about. Yeah, true, it is California. That is true. But I used to live in New Jersey, and even then that wasn't like as much. Like New Jersey, New York area. Well, I didn't eat out as much in New York, but I'm pretty sure you could find a pretty good sushi place in New York for like 100. But anyways, guys, I'll be heading out for now. I'll catch all of you later. We'll be back tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, we'll be doing faction and stuff and going from there. Your Taco Bell bill is 16. Yeah, I know. You could like go to a place for like fast food. You order like a few things, and it's already like 10 to 20 bucks. It's crazy. Like you can get like several day or even a week of food with that if you actually just buy like ingredients just to prepare it out. Let's see. What class did you use for Sunspear today? I just used Sunspear with Sunspear. I just did Dawnbringer with Sunspear class and just spammed Dawnbringer with a bunch of yellow troops behind it, like Ubestead and, you know, anything that's yellow from the kingdom. Pretty much how I went about doing it this time around. When is your birthday? Yours is no... Oh, that's funny, Haley. Mine is November 4th, and I'm also turning 25. But hey, we'll need to celebrate our birthdays together. Ha! It's like a week apart. But yeah, that's actually really funny, Haley. Yeah, it's like a week off. Mine's November 4th, and I'll also be 25 then. Works out perfectly. Hey, good to see people who are actually around my age watching my stream. Based on my statistics, there's only like 5% of people who watch me that are actually around like my age range. But anyways, guys, I'll catch all of you later. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow on doing factions, as we are getting a new faction in 6 hours from now. So if you want to go do it later tonight, or 5 hours and 29 minutes, so that's right around the corner. But we'll be going over that tomorrow, going over faction teams for it, going over the delves, doing natural delves on stream, and all that good stuff. What's the average age? My average age for my channel, I believe, is around 35 or so. The highest groups are around 35, or around the, what was it? I believe it's around, I would need to go check my back end. I believe it's around 30 to 55. Makes up around 80% of the people that watch me. Oddly enough, 30 to 55 range. It's somewhere from like 75 to 80% of people. Which apparently, I guess, is the main demographic of the game Gems of War, I would assume. Based on the fact that it is a good majority of content that we do. Anyways, guys, I'll catch all of you later. Thank you so much for watching. And hope you all have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everyone. I'm making you sound old. I know, I say that a lot when I end up mentioning that. Well, thanks for that, Nick. Greatly appreciated. I'll catch all of you later. I always like how I like end my stream with like a billion outros. Like I got a perfect intro. Now I just need to like make an outro now. Because I'm always like that. My outros can last for like 3 minutes sometimes. That's because I'll be like outroing. Oh, forget something real quick. Mention that. Outro. And it's like, yeah, bye everyone.